Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take another look at Outlaws of Thunder Junction collector box sales data off of TCG Player, this time at the 7-day prior to release point. In the whole pre-release period and up to that time, 7 days prior to release, it has sold 2,931 boxes on TCG Player at a total of $600,000 for an average price per box of $205, well short of what a small card store would need to sell for, pay the fees, pay real shipping in the US, and put a box into a customer's hand, merely breaking even. You can go out today and find these on TCG Player and eBay at right around the 209 to 10 kind of price range. And what to compare it against, we'll put up first our most recent standard expansion collector boxes, just to give a baseline, and we see that Outlaws of Thunder Junction does much better than all of those, outselling it by, in some cases, 2-1, 3-1 when we compare it to Lost Caverns of Ixalan and Wilds of Eldraine. And so we're going to put Phyrexia up here against it, which was the reigning best-selling standard expansion in all of Magic history, and we see so far it looks like Outlaws of Thunder Junction might be taking that spot away. There is a little bit of debate to be had over this sale that TCG Player did and how much that's going to have generated new demand and how much it will have just shifted demand to the left on the timeline. So we need to wait and see before we exactly crown this as a new best standard expansion ever. But let's keep adding some other things on here just for fun and see if we can find some stuff that beats it. So we're going to do something we don't normally do. We'll put some Universes Beyond and some Master set and some half premium sets up here against the standard set. And we see Outlaws is outselling all of these other ones I've just added. Ravnica Remastered, Fallout, Lord of the Rings Special Edition, and Doctor Who. We will go back further. We'll compare it to Commander Masters, and we'll see that at the R-7 period, Outlaws is outselling where Commander Masters collector boxes were selling at the same time. And we'll go back even further. Now, what do we have to actually add up here to find things that beat Outlaws of Thunder Junction collector boxes? We have to put Lord of the Rings original collector boxes and Double Masters 2022. That's how far back we have to go to find products that were on a cumulative spend basis ahead of Outlaws of Thunder Junction collector boxes at the R-7 point. So, like I said, I'm not exactly ready yet to say this is going to definitely be the new best-selling standard expansion ever. Right now, it appears that it might be, but we're going to have to see how sales go after release, how much it can keep them up, and really how the play boxes respond to, because the play boxes are a significant part of the market, and we know that so far they're not being well received with Murders of Karlov Manor play boxes. We'll have to see if Outlaws of Thunder Junction can reverse that and get people to buy them. Personally, I think Rudy's theory about the continued availability of cheap draft and set boxes in the market will continue to drag on play booster box sales. I think it's going to take several more months to get the existing supply of old set and draft boosters to dry up more to where the majority of buyers, the majority of time they go out into the market, have no alternative but to start paying the 115, 120, 130, 140 kind of prices that you're going to have to sell a play booster box at to turn a profit. So we'll take another look at these collector box sales data 1 week from today after release, and then we'll take another look at them at 30 days post-release and 60 days post-release. Also, next weekend, we will have a look at the total pre-release sales of the Play Booster boxes for Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Then we additionally take looks at Play Booster box sales data at 50, 100, and 150 days post-release. Subscribe for all of that so you don't miss it. Let me know what you think, guys. You know, I think it may not be a bad idea to go ahead and hedge your bets by going out there and, buying a couple boxes of these today at the 210 price. This is the kind of thing where we're seeing such strong sales so far. We're seeing a generally higher amount of excitement for this set. Fewer people just blindly saying that it's a weak set, like people like to say for every single expansion. But it may be a good idea to just go ahead and buy, 1/4, 1/3, 1/2 of the eventual number of boxes you'd like to have, and hedge yourself against these jumping up in price. Because if it turns out that this kind of these sales are really indicative of very strong demand and aren't completely indicative of TCG Player having pulled demand to the left on the timeline with their big $200 per box sale several weeks ago. Well, then these could run away nicely in the coming months. So, yet to be seen, but we will find out. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.